Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
You know, it's always interesting to match up the offseason expectations with the reality of a new season.
That's what's so great about this league from a fan perspective, right? There's always something to look forward to, no matter where your team is.
Well, both teams here, they're excited about the possibilities, and that can mean anything from developing young talent to winning a chip.
Well, Copper can sometimes be a selective three-point shooter, so she must have been feeling that look.
Pass to Horston.
Now Fagbenle. Wilson buries it from three-point range.
A momentum builder for sure. Look how quick Wilson makes decisions with the ball.
And here the Mercury. Got a piece of it. Kelsey Plum with the steal.
Pass to Horston.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
That's deflating for a team. Coughing the ball up, then having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that just feels like giving up 2 buckets.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pulls up, high post. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
Laser focused. Copper nailing the mid-range.
And Brian, what do you think it is about Kahleah Copper that makes her such a top-tier offensive weapon?
Most would say her pure skills, but you can't overlook her effort level. When Copper's on the floor, she's giving you everything she has, and then some.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Back to Thomas. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Las Vegas. From deep, Asia Wilson cans it from downtown.
A three-pointer is certainly not a huge part of Wilson's game, but if you give Asia a look, I mean, she can knock down those trays.
Now here's Copper.
5 points in the game. The three-pointer off the mark.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
From deep, Asia Wilson. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Now here's Taurasi. And again, Phoenix no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Thomas. Asia Wilson with some nice D. The Aces leading. From outside the arc, drops in the tray.
A strong combination of finesse and skill. And look, when Wilson's rolling, keep feeding her the ball.
And 2023 was a frustrating season for the Mercury, a 9-31 record.
The second worst record in team history as they missed the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. They were dead last in defensive rating. So if you want to talk about a big improvement, it's got to start there.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
The lob, the slam, a work of art.
I hope there's a genie here, because if there is, I wish really badly that we get to see a few more of those. They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Copper.
She has 7. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Aces. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Plum.
Pass to Horston.
Wilson, clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so the first quarter in the books. Aces ahead, up by 9. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Here's Las Vegas. They've led by as many as 14 points. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Tremendous find by Lloyd. She's really a combo guard, but she has point guard savvy. Senses when her teammates are open.
And for the number 1 pick in the 2015 WNBA draft, it's safe to say that Jewell Lloyd has lived up to the hype.
Lloyd has been a steady, reliable scorer ever since she was selected with the top pick. Now in her 30s, she continues to be a key cog in this team's offense.
Wilson, right side. Bucket is good.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Vandersloot outside. Thomas. Over Segrist. And again, Phoenix no good.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
And here's A'ja Wilson outside. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
On the wing, Kalia Copper. Horston defending.
Copper no good. Here's Plum. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Screen by Plum. From deep, A'ja Wilson. Field goal number 9. She's 9 for 12 with that basket.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Pass to Thomas.
The kick out to Copper.
Looking to end the run. Gets another look. And the bucket is good from Thomas in deep.
You've got to be aware of Thomas there. She's one of the best on the O boards.
Outside Lloyd. Wilson. She's covered by Thomas. Takes the 3. A'ja Wilson again from deep.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Thomas, no good.
She's gotten cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
And Wilson gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of 3s.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Vandersloot outside. Thomas, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Aces ahead, running away with it. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. And you know, Asia Wilson has been really making it happen.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Great open look there.
With a beautiful outside stroke, Taurasi strikes fear in the eyes of her opponents.
And 2023 featured the closest MVP vote ever, with Alyssa Thomas finishing second.
Yeah, it was interesting. And Thomas actually got the most first place votes, but finished just behind Brianna Stewart, just ahead of Asia Wilson. Thomas averaging 16, 10, and 8. All defense, too. About as good of an all-around year as we've seen.
And here's Asia Wilson outside. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Well, there's not much debate in terms of the best passer in WNBA history. It's Courtney Vandersloot, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could say that again. You know, she has the best career average by far in league history. Vandersloot won 6 straight assist titles. Courtney is just a magician out there on the floor.
A physical point forward, Thomas shows a complete game. She can rebound, defend, and she's a monster on the break.
And we know Alyssa Thomas is an outstanding all-around offensive player, but her defense is elite as well.
I mean, normally she's all defense. She's finished second in Defensive Player of the Year voting. She's led the league in steals. Thomas, you know, you talked about her all-around game on offense, but defensively, she makes a very big impact.
Vandersloot outside. Back to Copper. Pass to Taurasi. Shoots the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Wilson outside. The three gets it to go from downtown.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Kept alive, Thomas, and she banks in the layup.
After a horrific first half from the field, the shots are finally starting to drop for them.
Pass to Lloyd, back to Plum. From deep, Asia Wilson, rebounded by Copper. And the Mercury with possession. It's a 14-point game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Taurasi outside. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Wilson outside. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023. The first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
Copper outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Three-pointer. Here's Thomas. Puts up a three. And the basket by Copper.
Okay, nice job here in the second. Their field goal percentage is way up from the first half, where they shot at a low percentage, just above 30%.
Wilson outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, absolutely. She's been a matchup nightmare in this game. She's eaten up anyone they've had on her.
Pass to Dolson. Thomas, now Vandersloot. She's guarded by Plum. And here's Taurasi. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Now here's Plum. Vandersloot defending. Now here's Wilson. This one for three. Another three for Las Vegas.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Now here's Vandersloot. Looking for her first basket still in this one. To the inside. And Thomas gets it to go.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
And here's Asia Wilson out. An amazing shot to just barely beat the buzzer.
Blake, that is as big a shot as you're ever going to see.
Yep.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And so here's Lloyd. Wilson outside. And it's in.
She's really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Vandersloot outside. She tries for three. Las Vegas grabs the miss. And here's Plum. Outside Lloyd. Horston. Pass to Fagbenle. Wilson. She's covered by Thomas. Jacks up a three. And it's Asia Wilson with the three.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
And Thomas gets it to go.
Well, the paint is Thomas's bread and butter because she is very confident in her ability to score inside.
Here's Wilson. And again, it's Las Vegas.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
For three, Diana Taurasi. Fagbenle with the rebound. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. From deep, Asia Wilson. And the Aces, another three.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Vandersloot with it. Pass to Dolson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Copper. No good there. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Back to Plum. Horston. From deep, Asia Wilson connects from three-point range.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Vandersloot right side. That's in there. Alyssa Thomas with the assist.
Anything but shy on the basketball court. Thomas is a vocal leader and really a quality distributor.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wilson outside. Back to Lloyd. Wilson outside. From downtown. They get it back.
Pass to Horston.
Wilson,
Horston the screen.
high arcing shot,
They grab their own miss.
tries yet again. He connects.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
And that's a wrap, everyone.